Might be. Nice. Roll up.
Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls.
What the fuck?
EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Expedition. I'm just done on my expedition.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Snap the ball!
It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some
bitches
to
in
get
the
some
mat.
running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass, it's Roberson. Might be looking to run. He throws one to the left. Oh, right.
Catch the ball. Nah, Randy. Make it eat a plan, dude. I'm just done, Norma.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
Later! Later!
And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puck out.
The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there. Forced the TF.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
The hardest thing to do in football is to...
Look at that ball! Look at that fucking spiral! It's terrible. What the fuck are we doing?
Great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
He's wide open.
The defense holds.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
What?
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the
Go!
incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nothing. Take your 3.
Opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And a minute.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Nothing.
Lets it go.
Nothing!
Ball's incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing fourth, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here.
No, you would've.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, you can
What
turn
else?
around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing.
Prediction number 4 now.
Specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
It's incomplete. And
I thought I told you to run a corner.
too aggressive from this
That's a deep-ass corner route. Get your ass to the fucking sideline. It's not that hard.
Find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second,
Got it. Oh my god. That's us. Our ball. First down.
Just got it by falling on that fumble. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Snap the ball.
Looking to throw, it's
In the
Roberson.
military.
Here comes the heat. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
Low life, low life, low life.
Remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
Got him.
Back hesitant.
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Looking downfield on first down. Dances away to buy time. Throws to the tight end.
What a ball.
Lead to the right. It's a running room.
What a ball!
Around, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room, it's Henderson.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Takes it in for a score. Touchdown Bulls.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains the lead. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Low life, low life.
Second half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down.
You can check it down.
Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass
No, sir.
caused by the big hit on first down. Second down
Tight.
Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Oh my.
It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw.
What the fuck you
It's
listen now?
Bagway. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a portal of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
Woo!
It's Durbin. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Go, D.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he's got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Not a
The
bench.
Gators want to crank the tempo. He'll do it himself on the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to fire.
Here we go.
They will score! Touchdown, Gators!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this has
proud
been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Ahora lo empezó a spar.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. They'll try the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
The defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
And a chance to mull things over Toughened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense.
Nowadays, I am on my head. I got sadder.
All game long. Really, really good defense.
Car got faster.
Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Got it in the middle. It's Henderson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. On a little time, lets it go. And they
You just drop
the
it?
connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide.
Right.
You could tell they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Rush is on him. They get to him as he throws. Quickly complete.
Okay.
There he goes to the right. He's at the touchdown, Florida. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Roberson. Here's a hit. At the 35, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on.
No, I'm not Randy.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. Get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Going out first, huh?
He is just engulfed at the line by this giant
Right again.
defensive tackle. Tries to surge ahead.
Is that a first?
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. The offense will use a timeout clock to stop with 22 seconds left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only
About
do they have
a
to
neck.
worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Ratchet. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffalo!
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or you go for two. You go for the win. You try to take the lead. That is a you decision.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back.
Yes.
This junior
Terrible
making his
play
last
call.
spell and making the stop after a short gain. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play.
Oh my gosh.
Picked off a costly turnover in a tie game.
Oh my gosh.
Pick up on the return.
Field goal. Field goal.
They got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Woo!
2 seconds left to go. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave
Ball game.
47 yards
Boom!
for the game.
What an ending!
Puts the uprights right down the middle.
What an ending!
Have the lead.
Wow! And they win it!